Please adhere to YouTube's selected guidelines before viewing the content of this video. I do not encourage or condone any products, actions, or behaviors shown in this video. All videos are produced in a safe, professional, and controlled environment. Please do not attempt to replicate any actions performed during the video. All actions are performed by professionals. Alright, so today I'm going to be drinking an Everclear and cream soda for the first time, which as a whole, I'm kind of 50-50 on, in all honesty, because I'm not a particularly big fan of cream soda. When I first tried cream soda over 10 years ago now, I didn't really like it, in all honesty. It wasn't like the worst thing in the world, but I was just like, I don't really like it all that much. And I haven't had cream soda ever since. It has been over 10 years since the last time I tried cream soda. But today, I want some alcohol, and I want to try a mixed drink that I've never had before. And since I, for some reason, had cream soda in my fridge, I don't know why it was in my fridge, but I had cream soda in my fridge for some reason. I figured, hey, why not try an Everclear and cream soda for the very first time and find out just how this mixed drink actually is for the very first time, but also just in general drink cream soda for the first time in 10 years and find out if my taste buds have changed and find out if it's now a soda that I like more so than not. Will I like drinking cream soda for the first time in 10 years? And will I enjoy this mixed drink? I don't know, but I'm very excited to find out. That is for sure. Without further ado, let's go ahead and cover everything that I have with me today for this video. First off, let's go and cover the alcohol, which is, of course, my Everclear. In specific, I have the Everclear 151 proof alcohol with me today, which has an ABV of 75.5%, making it quite strong if I do say so myself. When it comes to the cream soda, which I want to acknowledge I did not buy. I genuinely do not know that why this soda was in my refrigerator. I actually have no idea why. Maybe somebody just dropped it in there and then forgot about it. I have no clue, but this has been in my refrigerator for probably quite a long time, if I had to hazard a guess. And this is, in specific, the Dr. Brown's cream soda made with cane sugar. And I've heard good things about this cream soda. I was doing a little bit of research about it before this video, trying to find out just how this cream soda actually is. And people were saying good things about it online, so I'm hazarding a guess that out of all of the cream sodas, this one may be the one to give me a good experience. Not sure, though. Not sure I will acknowledge. But yeah, I have some Dr. Brown's cream soda with me today in specific. And of course, I'm going to be pouring everything together in my Crown Royale glass right here. But yeah, that's everything I have to use during this video today. That's everything I have. That's my glass. That's my 2 drinks I have. That's everything I need for for this video today. I'm getting more all jumbled up. I'll acknowledge. I do think I may need a little bit of soda and a little bit of alcohol mixed together into a mixed drink, and then I think I may need to drink some to kind of get the words flowing just a little bit more so than not. But before we get to drinking some alcohol, first off, I need to grab myself a thumbnail. And first off, I need to take a sip or two out of the Dr. Brown's cream soda to find out if I actually like cream soda or not, and to try, just in general, cream soda for the first time in over 10 years. Let's go ahead and quickly grab a thumbnail real quick, build up anticipation just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So let's see if I can grab a thumbnail, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir, yes, sir. Well, hopefully one of those will work. We will find out. Hopefully one of those thumbnails will do. Without further ado, I do suppose it is time to go ahead and try cream soda for the first time in 10 years. Over 10 years ago now, when I first tried cream soda, I wasn't a fan. I just did not like it. Will I enjoy it? Will I not? I don't know. I hope so, because I want to enjoy this mixed drink today. And if I don't enjoy these first 2 sips of this, I don't know if I'm going to enjoy this mixed drink today. But let's find out. Let's crack it open and let's find out, y'all. If I can get this open. Let me grab my knife, because that topper is not liking me right now. There we go. Let's just do that. And let's go ahead and get it open the rest of the way. Now, I do suppose, crack it open. Just like that. And let's give it a smell real quick. Smells very extremely vanilla cream. And yeah, like vanilla cream ice cream. That's kind of like vanilla, milky, creamy ice cream. That's very much the smell I'm getting. Doesn't smell bad. I don't know. Let's try it. Let's give it a go. I mean, like, I can't see the soda replacing the sodas that I normally like. Dr. Pepper, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, etc. But it ain't too bad. Honestly, I'm unsure as to why I didn't like it years ago. Because I remember just being very, I don't like this. I don't remember what brand I had years ago. But I just remember thinking to myself, wow, I really don't like this. I'm never going to have this again kind of thing. I just remember thinking that. Yeah, I mean, like, it's not bad. It's not bad. I can't see it replacing the sodas I normally enjoy just on their own and in mixed drinks and stuff like that. But it's not too bad. Yeah. Pretty nice flavor. Not too overly syrupy by any means. Of course, made with cane sugar. And overall, solid beverage. Solid beverage, yeah. No, honestly, cream soda. Drinking cream soda for the first time in 10 years. It's certainly not my favorite thing in the world, but it certainly ain't too bad by any means. Yeah, not really taste-wise. Vanilla cream, like ice cream. It's like a vanilla creamy ice cream sort of flavor. It really tastes like vanilla bean ice cream in soda format to me. I don't know if that's really the right way of putting it, but that's kind of what it tastes like, frankly put, to me at least. Yeah, not too bad, frankly put. Really, not bad at all. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. If it was any more, like, creamy, though, it'd be too much. And it's already, like, partially too much. So I'm kind of hoping the Everclear cuts down on that just a little bit. Maybe I'll enjoy it more as a mixed drink than as a straight drink. But, yeah, overall impressions, drinking cream soda for the first time in 10 years, not too bad, frankly put. Really, not too bad at all. Don't mind it. I don't mind it by any means. And overall, solid. Solid. Not like the greatest thing I've ever had, but not too bad by any means, that's for sure. Well, I do suppose without further ado, let's go ahead and grab my glass, and let's go ahead and pour some Everclear in my glass and pour my first ever Everclear and cream soda and find out just how this stuff is actually going to be. I hope it's going to be good. Let me just put it that way. I hope it's going to be good. Let's see. Do I want to stick with that much for the first drink? I think I may. I think I may stick with that much for the first drink. Just a little bit for the first drink. I don't know how much the Everclear is going to stick through the flavor. The flavor of the cream soda, it is definitely heavier, but it's not the heaviest. So I don't know how much the flavor of the Everclear is going to shine through. So we're just going to go with a little bit for the first drink, and we can always have more with the second one. And I think I will just stick to it right about there. And yeah, it looks like a very dark ginger ale to me. Interesting color. I thought, I was just looking at the inside of the can kind of thing, just looking inside, and I was like, it's kind of like Coca-Cola colored. But no, this is actually lighter color than Coca-Cola. It's more like an extremely dark amber or like a really dark ginger ale sort of color. Interesting, interesting. Well, smell-wise, I'm getting a little bit of Everclear kind of shining through the cream soda, but not much, not much. Yeah, well, let's find out just how an Everclear and cream soda actually is for the very first time. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, right off the bat. Not too bad if I do say so myself. Not too bad. You can definitely tell. You can definitely tell kind of underneath the cream soda flavor that there is a little bit of alcohol, but the cream soda flavor does a very good job of covering up the alcohol. It's not super noticeable by any means, but I would have to say the Everclear does not disappear into the flavor of the cream soda quite as much as something like, let's say, Coca-Cola or Pepsi or something along those lines. But it does disappear pretty easily. It does definitely disappear pretty easily, no question, I will acknowledge. And overall, the flavor I'm getting is just that of a very creamy, sweet, vanilla, ice cream sort of flavor. That's very much the flavor I'm getting. And there's like a slight hint of just the slightest bit of alcohol in there, but you cannot taste anything besides just its alcohol. I'm not tasting any of the intricacies of the flavor of Everclear. And really, in all honesty, bro's going. And really, in all honesty, if I wasn't looking for the flavor of the Everclear, I wouldn't be thinking it was alcohol, in all honesty. I'd just be thinking it would be a slight off taste. Like, oh yeah, there's a slight off taste to this soda kind of thing. That's what I'd be thinking. Because sometimes sodas just have slight off tastes kind of thing where I'm like, what is that taste? That kind of tastes off kind of thing. I would just be thinking that about this soda if I didn't even know there was Everclear in it, honestly. Yeah, no, this is smooth. The cream soda does a great job of smoothing out the Everclear, does a great job of covering up the flavor of the Everclear, and overall, while it doesn't do as good of a job of covering up the flavor of the Everclear as something like, let's say, Coca-Cola or Pepsi, it still does a great job, frankly put, and this is pretty dang good. I'm gonna be straight with y'all. This is pretty dang good. Even though I'm certainly not minding drinking cream soda today, I certainly would not call myself the biggest cream soda enthusiast in the world. And so this is a mixed drink that I can't see myself having particularly often. As I continue drinking, the flavor of the cream soda is just honestly becoming too much for me, in all honesty. And while I wouldn't say that I dislike the flavor of the cream soda, you know, the flavor overall, vanilla, creamy, ice cream sort of flavor, it's nice. It's too much for me. It's just too overpowering, I will acknowledge. With Coca-Cola and Pepsi, there's like different aspects to it. There's a little bit of spice, a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of like brown sugar, stuff like that kind of thing. There's different aspects that your taste buds can focus on. Whereas with cream soda, it's kind of just like a flat vanilla, cream, ice cream sort of flavor with really maybe a little bit of brown sugar in there, but really, I don't know, not much in all honesty. There's really not much else for your taste buds to focus on, and really, honestly, the cream soda, it's kind of overpowering for my palate, I will acknowledge. It's a little bit too much for me. So this is, I will acknowledge, a mixed drink that I cannot see myself having particularly often, but if you're a cream soda enthusiast and you want an Everclear and cream soda, I definitely do think that this may be a good option for you, frankly put. Excuse me. Yeah, no, not too bad, honestly. In fact, quite good. Saying not too bad kind of understates that I actually kind of feel like it's good. So, I'd might as well actually just say that it's good, isn't it? Or shouldn't I? I'd might as well just... Struggling with the words today. I'll acknowledge I'm struggling with the words just a little bit. But, you know, it's just how it be sometimes. Sometimes your brain just doesn't know how to talk. Or your brain knows how to talk, but it's not aligned with your vocal cords and everything like that. And, you know, that just happens sometimes. And, you know, I think that calls for one of these. So, I'm going to have one of these. Might as well, right? Another good thing that I'm realizing is that this is caffeine free as well. So, I mean, like, sometimes when I'm drinking alcohol, I'm drinking alcohol like probably like 3 hours before I want to go to sleep kind of thing. Sometimes. And at that point in time, I don't really want to drink a mixed drink that has caffeine in it. I love my mixed drinks that have caffeine in them. I love my Everclear and Coca-Colas and my whiskey and Dr. Peppers and stuff like that kind of thing. You know, they're good. I enjoy them. But sometimes I just don't want that caffeine. Sometimes I just want the sugar and the alcohol and a good mixed drink. This might actually be a pretty solid, like, late-night beverage, frankly put. And a late-night beverage that makes for a good late-night mixed drink, because there ain't no caffeine in this Dr. Brown's original cream soda. I don't know if that's the case for all cream sodas. I have no idea. I'm not a cream soda enthusiast by any means, that is for sure. Of course, this is my first time drinking cream soda in, like, over 10 years. But with the Dr. Brown's, at least, since it's caffeine-free, I mean, like, could be solid to have late at night, something like that. Yeah, overall impressions based off the first drink. The Everclear definitely dissipates into the flavor of the Dr. Brown's cream soda. Better than not, without a doubt. And part of that is due to the carbonation of the cream soda as well. The Dr. Brown's cream soda, and I'm sure this varies cream soda to cream soda, but the cream soda I have with me today in specific doesn't have the heaviest carbonation in the world by any means. And I think that's a good thing, because it's made with cane sugar kind of thing. It's made with cane sugar. It doesn't need super heavy carbonation to cover up the high fructose corn syrup syrupiness of the beverage. But the flavor itself is intense enough, and the carbonation is just intense enough as well to do a very good job of covering up the flavor of the Everclear. Not as good of a job, as said, as Coca-Cola or Pepsi, but still a very good job nonetheless. And this is, without a doubt, just like, as far as like covering up the flavor of Everclear and the taste of Everclear and just making everything smooth and becoming a good mixed drink made with Everclear, the cream soda, it does a very good job. It does a very good job. And overall, this is a pretty high-tier mixed drink in my opinion. For Everclear and sodas in specific, at least I will acknowledge. Definitely better than an Everclear and Fanta. Definitely better than an Everclear and Red Bull. And I would say better than an Everclear and Monster. But I have another mixed drink to make. I'm feeling a little bit buzzed. I am actually feeling quite buzzed right now. That first drink got me good. That first drink actually got me really good. I'm feeling very awake right now. I think the sugar is hitting right now. I'm mid-sugar buzz and mid-alcohol buzz at the same time. Yeah, I want another drink, so let's pour another drink. And let's pour a little. How much do I have left? I have that much. I'll pour just about the same amount of Everclear as I had for the last one, because I think I have less cream soda for this second drink. So I'm going to go with that. That'll do. That'll do just fine. And let's go and pour the rest of my cream soda in. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, glad I didn't add too much Everclear, because there's actually less cream soda than I thought. So we are going to be finding out just how not as much cream soda is with just about the same amount of Everclear. Yeah. I could definitely say, though, based off that first drink, this is not a mixed drink that I would want all the time. It's a good mixed drink. I don't mind it. But I can definitely say cream soda, while I don't mind it, and I don't mind having the one I'm having today, and I don't mind mixing with the one that I have today, cream soda is still not something that I want to drink on a regular basis. I like it more than I liked it previously, for sure. I remember really just disliking cream soda previously. But I don't mind. I don't mind cream soda now, honestly. I don't mind it, but it's not something that's going to be a go-to beverage of mine. It's a beverage that I'm enjoying right now, but I wouldn't want to have it like every day. It's never going to be a soda that I want all the time. Excuse me. Cream soda, while I can definitely say now that I don't dislike it, I still don't like it as much as some other stuff. Let's take my first sip of my second drink and find out just how it is. Okay. Yeah, definitely a little bit of a stronger Everclear flavor. little bit of a stronger alcohol flavor. But frankly put, the carbonation and the flavor from the cream soda does it, once again, very good job of covering up that Everclear. Yeah, overall, I gotta say, cream soda, it is a good mixer to use with some Everclear. It does a good job of covering up the flavor of Everclear, in my personal opinion. And overall, it makes for a solid mixer. Cream soda, is it a solid mixer or not? Do I enjoy Everclear and cream sodas? Yeah, I'd have to say I do. It's not something I'd want to have all the time, but I don't mind drinking this. I'm getting a buzz. It's a good drink, and I'm enjoying myself overall, frankly put. So, frankly put, I got no complaints on my behalf. None at all. No complaints on my behalf. Yeah. No better way to put it than that, I do suppose. Yeah. Not a mixed drink I'd want to have all the time, though. The flavor of the cream soda is a bit much for my palate. It's good, but there's just not enough going on for me, and it's just a bit much in general. I love my vanilla ice cream, but it's honestly too vanilla-y. It's almost too much. I say almost too much. It is too much for me. You know, somebody should make a, like, cinnamon and cream soda, though. That would be banger. Like, I love cinnamon mixed into vanilla ice cream. Like, straight up. Like, cinnamon mixed into vanilla ice cream is, like, my favorite ice cream. Like, if I'm just getting, like, a tub of ice cream or something like that kind of thing, I just go for vanilla. Because vanilla ice cream, it's fantastic. I know people think of vanilla as the standard. It is not the standard. Vanilla is a flavor all on its own. Vanilla is an flavor. It is a flavor all on its own kind of thing. It is not the standard. Vanilla is vanilla. And for hundreds, thousands, millennia, for a very long time, people didn't know what vanilla tasted like. And now, all of a sudden, for some reason, we think of it like the standard flavor. Vanilla is not the standard flavor. It's a flavor all on its own. But that's a topic for another video. But when I, like, go get, like, ice cream, if I'm feeling like having some ice cream, I go for vanilla ice cream, generally speaking, if I'm getting a tub of it. But if I'm going somewhere and getting ice cream and they're like, yeah, we can mix in, like, stuff into your ice cream and stuff like that kind of thing. If I'm going by, like, a bougie ice cream place, which doesn't happen very often, but every once in a while, if they have vanilla if they have cinnamon in stock, I go for a dairy-free vanilla ice cream with cinnamon, like, just mixed into it kind of thing. And it is so dang good. It's so good. Cinnamon vanilla ice cream is banger. It's so good. It's my favorite ice cream, no question in my mind. I love my cinnamon vanilla ice cream, frankly put. It's really good stuff. It's really good stuff. And I think a cinnamon, like, cream soda, honestly, would be pretty good. Maybe just me. I like my cinnamon. I like my cinnamon in my ice cream. But I really do think a cinnamon cream soda could be pretty good. Like, not like spicy or like hot. Because like cinnamon cream soda, or like cinnamon ice cream, cinnamon vanilla ice cream. Like, I don't want it where it's like hot, like a flamin' hot sort of thing. I don't want it like a red hot or like a hot tamale or something like that kind of thing, like a piece of cinnamon candy. I just want that cinnamon flavor in there. So like a non-hot, non-spicy cinnamon cream soda, where it's just like, got a little bit of cinnamon in there. I feel like that'd be good. I feel like that'd be a banger, frankly put. I figure that may already exist and I've just never heard of it before, but I do feel like that would be a banger in all honesty. Yeah. Yeah. And overall, cream soda mixes pretty dang well with Everclear. Pretty dang well. As said, not quite as well as Coca-Cola or Pepsi, but pretty dang well nonetheless. No complaints on my behalf. Not at all. No complaints on my behalf. Yeah. Overall, solid drink. What is the rating I want to give for this mixed drink? I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10. I think a solid 8 out of 10 is definitely deserving. If I wanted to drink this drink on a regular basis, it might get a 9 out of 10, but I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. I think an 8 out of 10 is deserving for it. This is not a drink I want to have on a regular basis, and the cream soda, while it does cover up the flavor of the Everclear very well, it's not quite that well, but it's good. It's good. Is this something I'd have again? Absolutely. Is this something I'm glad I had for the first time today? Absolutely. And is this something that I'd have again? I think I already answered that question, but yes, absolutely. I would have this again. Yeah. Gotta admit, I'm glad I tried cream soda for the first time in 10 years today. And I am glad I tried my first ever Everclear and cream soda today as well. Do suppose without further ado, I should probably go ahead, finish off my second drink, and finish off the video, as that's just about all I had to say. I do suppose. Overall solid, I will acknowledge, and overall, no complaints on my behalf. Appreciate y'all watching today's video. Let me know in the comments down below whether you guys think cinnamon vanilla ice cream is good, and let me know in the comments down below whether you guys think they should make a cinnamon and cream soda, or cinnamon and cream soda. Yeah, something along those lines. I'm buzzed. But let me know what you guys think of those ideas in the comments down below, and make sure to like and subscribe, and check out everything in the description down below. Appreciate all y'all watching today's video. Till the next one, y'all, stay safe and peace, and have a great one.